Pleased to announce that we are filing charges along with the district attorneys, with their assistance, the district attorney's office, on Oscar Rosales. He's 51-year-old. This is his photo. I can tell you right now, we have video evidence of him shooting our constable. And I want everybody to get into the fight of finding him. This is our community. We're working with every law enforcement, federal, local, the airports, the bus stations, every part of our border in Texas. We need the eyes and the ears of all of our citizens to help us bring this suspect in custody. The other day on the scene, the other night I meant to say, I'm sleep deprived myself. Myself and Constable Heap said the best thing for him to do was to turn himself in. He hadn't listened. So we're bringing a strong arm in the eyes of our complete community. This is the photograph. I want to let you know we have word and other evidence that he does change his appearance. So there are individuals out there that know him. But if the public, if you see him, he's armed and he's dangerous, we ask that you call HPD or the local authorities. I want to thank Crime Stoppers, as usual, our partners in giving rewards for information and evidence leading to the arrest. Check that light over there, I'm sorry. Yeah. Also, the Fallen Heroes Funds with the Hundreds Club. Crime Stoppers is giving $5,000. The Fallen Heroes with the Hundreds Club is giving an additional $5,000. Tillman Fertitta is donating $50,000. That's $60,000. That money can go to anybody that gives us information. Again, deepest condolences to Corporal Galloway's family and your entire agency. We're standing strong with you, and we're going to make sure that justice is done here. I'm going to step out and allow our DA to say a few words. Thank you.
Chief, thank you. Thank you for your strength and your leadership, and a weekend that took 2 law enforcement officers from their families and our community for nothing. I want to thank Constable Heap for his tireless efforts to try and achieve justice for one of his brothers in arms, Deputy Corporal Galloway. I want to thank Sean Tier, who's been up for 36 hours on the scene of both the murder of Corporal Galloway and the DWI-related death of the sergeant yesterday with the Harris County Sheriff's Office. And I want to thank Investigator Menendez for his work on this case with Sean. Our offices work hand in hand, and together they have identified and we have charged defendant Oscar Rosales with capital murder for the death of Corporal Galloway. Upon apprehension, we'll ask a judge in Harris County to hold him without bail. He is a bold and incredibly dangerous fugitive. He is on the run, and somebody out there knows where he is. As the former director of Crime Stoppers back in the early 2000s, I can tell you, Mr. Rosales, you can run, but you cannot hide. $60,000 thanks to Crime Stoppers. The 100 Club in Tillman Fertitta is on your head. So we ask and encourage anyone with information about Oscar Rosales' whereabouts to contact Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. You will remain anonymous. We've cast a net far and wide, and law enforcement resources and partners have been notified not just across Texas, but across the United States. Everyone is prepared to look for Oscar Rosales. Accountability is inevitable. Two of Mr. Rosales' family members were charged earlier this weekend with tampering with evidence. Their names are Henry Marquez, the brother of the suspect, now criminal defendant, Oscar Rosales, and Reina Marquez, the common law wife of Oscar Rosales. Oscar Rosales is the name that he is known by now. It is not known under that name where his true citizenship is, what his true criminal history is, but this photograph tells you who we're looking for. You can't run from your own photo. For any further information that anyone in the public has about evidence in this case or any other individuals that might be involved, please call Crime Stoppers or the Houston Police Department. As the district attorney, I can tell you that our prosecutors are dedicated to backing up the work that the Houston Police Department has done, not just on behalf of your team, Constable Heap, or Corporal Galloway's family, but on behalf of this whole community. We are besieged by violence and we need the community's help. Justice is coming. Then I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, DA.
On behalf of Harris County Precinct 5 and of the family of Corporal Charles Galloway, I want to thank Chief Finner and the Houston Police Department, as well as District Attorney Kim Ogg and the plethora of law enforcement agencies that have reached out and who have been assisting in this manhunt, because that's what it is. Because of the partnership that you see in law enforcement here in Harris County, they've enabled me to be able to spend time and to direct my attention and my efforts towards the family of Corporal Galloway's. You can only imagine the trauma that this family is going through. But because of their efforts and their sleepless nights, that we have been able to concentrate on trying to keep them, letting them know that they are in the loving arms and the family that we call the Blue family. So it's very important to me to be able to express that. But I also want to reiterate what both Chief Finner and District Attorney Ogg had stated, and that is that we will not stop until this individual is apprehended. Whether or not it's on the federal, the state, or the local level, people are looking right now and will not cease looking until he is apprehended. This is a murderer. This is a ruthless, savage execution. And somebody like this needs to be removed from the streets and removed from the streets very quickly. But we cannot do it without the help of the public. So our plea to you, my plea to you on behalf of the family is, please, if you know something, come forward. District Attorney Ogg gave you the information on Crime Stoppers. If you won't do it because it's what's right, do it for the money. But let's get this person off the street. That is what's going to make our community safe. That's what's going to allow us to be able to live in peace and raise our children in Harris County that we knew at one time.